You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, the trans invasion of women's sports may be on life support. These transgenders folks are fighting tooth and nail to remain in women's sports when the vast majority of people don't believe that men should be in women's sports, no matter how you actually identify. Now, this person we're going to be talking about today, guys, we've actually talked about him before. Haley Davidson. Does that name actually ring a bell to you? It should, because this is the person that tried to qualify for the LPGA Tour. And guess what? He wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Couldn't even make it through qualifying school, guys. I actually remember doing a video on that, I believe a few years ago, guys. Yes, he sucked. He was not a very good golfer. And guess what he's trying to do now, guys? Since the LPGA Tour actually amended the rules, saying, hey, you must actually be born a woman to play on the LPGA Tour. He's suing. He is furious, folks. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. He's going to lose, and he's going to lose big. Remember, Will Thomas ended up trying to sue, I believe it was like the Olympics or something like that, because, you know, his goal was to actually compete in the Olympics in swimming for the women. What happened? He lost. Backfired. Wasn't even good enough to tell you the truth. Backfired completely. So we must talk about Haley Davidson, guys, because he's in for a rude awakening, folks. He's in for a rude awakening. He is completely delusional to think he's actually going to win to actually play with the women on the LPGA Tour when he's not even good enough. Yeah, someone has to make that make sense, guys. Some of these people, they just don't get it. They don't care. They really want the trans invasion of women's sports to continue. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. Everyone, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. You can become a member on the website. We post member videos over there on the website. It's just $10 a month. You actually can save money by getting the annual plan. And when you guys sign up, you actually get a seven-day free trial. And you get access to member videos. You can donate to us on the website as well. $1, $5, $20, whatever you guys want to give. And we do have merch. We're running a sale, guys. Our biggest sale yet, our spring break sale, 20% off everything in our merch store, including our Patriot 1776 shirt. We have our Black and White Sports football shirt. Our best seller is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt with the America 250 flag on the back. We have matching hoodies, zip-up hoodies. We also have sports backpacks, hats, other hats as well, including Media's The Real Virus, T-shirts, America 250, Black and White Network, FAFO, and, of course, coffee mugs. If you're a paying member to the website, guys, you get 25% off your entire order. So right over here on Fox News, transgender golfer sues LPGA over policy that protects women's competitions. So he's furious that only women can be in women's golf. What's the controversy right there? Oh, you're not actually a woman, you're a man. Identifying as a woman. Yeah, by the way, he also filed a lawsuit against Women's Golf Tour NXXT in December. Anyway, says right here, transgender golfer Haley Davidson has sued the LPGA and USGA for its policies that prohibit biological males who underwent male puberty from competing in women's competition. Folks, if I'm a sane judge, I'm going to be like, you actually filed this lawsuit? And I'm going to say, case dismissed, get out of here. Anyway, the LPGA said in a statement that it was aware of the lawsuit and would let the process play out in the proper form. Quote, the LPGA's gender policy was developed through a thoughtful, expert-informed process and is grounded in protecting the competitive integrity of elite women's golf, the statement said. Folks, it's pretty crazy, man, that sports organizations actually have to have an expert-informed process. When I can grab a 5-year-old, hey, you're a woman, all right, you play with the women. You're a male, you play with the men. That's simple. You don't need any experts. The USGA and LPGA changed gender policies for events in 2025 and beyond, declaring that players must be born female at birth or have transitioned to female before going through male puberty to be eligible to compete. Now, as far as Haley Davidson goes, and I'm just looking right here from Scotland, roughly he's 33 or 34 years old. And I look down here and it says that that he actually began hormone treatments back in 2015. So a little over 10 years ago, that would have made him what? 23 or so. Yeah, he would have been a grown man then. You're not eligible. Just that simple. Crazy. And I believe on this last part right there that they would have had to transition before going through puberty. That means they would have had to be a child and get put on all these drugs, which is dangerous right there. Yeah. Now get this. The 33-year-old Davidson didn't transition until after puberty. Davidson competed in a U.S. Open qualifier and LPGA qualifying school under different policy in 2024, falling short in both efforts. Yeah, he's just not that good. But he's suing the LPGA Tour, which he can't even make. He can't even make it for the women, even though he's actually a man. That's how bad he is at golf, man. Davidson claimed in a lawsuit that the new policy effectively bans transgender men, from competing in USGA women's events or the LPGA because many states prevent children from taking hormones or blocking puberty. I ain't got a problem with that. Do you guys got a problem with that? I think these states are doing the right thing. But he doesn't care. When the USGA denied Davidson entry into the qualifier, Davidson claimed the Hackensack Golf Club violated the law by saying the USGA controlled all decisions regarding eligibility. Davidson began hormone treatments in Davidson's early 20s in 2015, and in 2021 underwent, quote unquote, gender affirming surgery. Huh? Did he cut off his man parts? What does that even mean? Anyway, Davidson also filed a lawsuit against the Women's Golf Tour NXT in December after it changed its policies to prevent biological males from competing against females. Yeah. So this man is in full-blown panic mode right now because his career is over with. Think about this, guys. He can't even qualify to compete against the women on the LPGA Tour. That's how bad he sucks. So if he actually goes and competes with the men, he's definitely going to get wiped out. He just needs to face it, man. He's not a very good golfer. And I'm pretty sure, that's nothing to be ashamed at. I'm pretty sure he could beat me because I don't play golf. Just that simple. But you weren't even good enough to you had an opportunity to qualify for the LPGA Tour. You weren't good enough. You suck. You stink. And now you want to sue because now the rules say you can't actually participate. You weren't even good to begin with. Boy, these people are crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.